Thank you for coming back to our channel, American Legends Losses. We made a list of the famous legends who died today, August 24th, 2024, and put it in this memorial video. Those famous people who will be missed, but who made important contributions to their works have sadly died today. Please show your love by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. Tony Pankhurst was an actor whose career spanned various roles in television, theater, and film. Born in the United Kingdom, Pankhurst developed a passion for acting at an early age. His early years were spent honing his craft in local theater productions, where his talent quickly became evident. He eventually made his way to television, where he appeared in numerous British dramas and sitcoms, often playing supporting roles that showcased his versatility. Pankhurst was known for his ability to bring depth and authenticity to his characters, whether playing a villain or a sympathetic figure. His work in film, though not as extensive as his television career, included memorable performances that left a lasting impact on audiences. Pankhurst was also a dedicated teacher, sharing his knowledge and experience with aspiring actors through workshops and one-on-one mentoring. He believed in the importance of understanding the nuances of human emotion and used his platform to encourage others to explore the depths of their characters. Although he was not a household name, those who worked with him respected and admired his dedication to the craft of acting. Pankhurst continued to act well into his later years, finding joy in every role he took on, no matter the size. He passed away May 9, 2024, aged 67 years, in his home country after a brief illness, leaving behind a legacy of commitment to the art of acting and the many students he inspired along the way. Russell Malone, an acclaimed American jazz guitarist, was born in Albany, Georgia, in 1963. His journey into the world of jazz began at a young age, influenced by the rich musical environment of his upbringing. Malone's early exposure to gospel and blues in church settings provided a strong foundation for his later work in jazz. By the time he was in his teens, Malone was already making a name for himself as a prodigious talent on the guitar. His big break came when he was discovered by jazz organist Jimmy Smith, who invited Malone to join his band. This opportunity opened doors for Malone, leading to collaborations with some of the biggest names in jazz, including Diana Krall, Harry Connick Jr., and Ron Carter. Known for his smooth, soulful playing style, Malone's guitar work was characterized by a deep sense of melody and rhythm, making him a sought-after musician in the jazz world. He released several solo albums, showcasing his ability to blend traditional jazz with modern influences. Throughout his career, Malone remained dedicated to the art of jazz guitar, continually pushing the boundaries of his instrument. Despite his success, he stayed humble, always crediting his mentors and peers for his growth as an artist. Russell Malone passed away on August 23, 2024, aged 60 years, leaving behind a rich legacy of music that continues to inspire jazz enthusiasts around the world. Sonja Pachta was an Austrian tennis player who made a significant impact on the sport during her career. Born in Vienna, Pachta grew up in a family that valued sports, and she was introduced to tennis at an early age. Her natural athleticism and competitive spirit quickly set her apart from her peers. By the time she was a teenager, Pachta was already competing at the national level, where her aggressive playing style and powerful serve became her trademarks. Pachta's rise in the tennis world was marked by her participation in several Grand Slam tournaments, where she often reached the later rounds, earning her a reputation as a fierce competitor. Her most notable achievements included reaching the quarterfinals of the French Open and Wimbledon, where she battled some of the best players of her era. Off the court, Pachta was known for her dedication to fitness and her rigorous training regimen, which she credited for her success. She was also an advocate for women's sports, often speaking out about the importance of equal opportunities for female athletes. After retiring from professional tennis, Pachta remained involved in the sport, coaching young players and working as a commentator for tennis broadcasts in Austria. Her contributions to tennis were recognized with several awards, and she was inducted into the Austrian Sports Hall of Fame. Pachta passed away on August 21, 2024, age 83 years after a long illness, leaving behind a legacy as one of Austria's greatest tennis players. Darren Beck was a musical artist known for his work in the experimental and alternative music scenes. Born in the United States, Beck's early years were marked by a deep love for music, which he inherited from his parents, both of whom were musicians. Beck's musical journey began with piano lessons, but he quickly gravitated towards more unconventional instruments and sounds. In his late teens, Beck became involved in the underground music scene, where he experimented with various genres, blending elements of rock, electronic, and ambient music to create a sound that was uniquely his own. He gained a following with his band, Pinkish Black, which he formed with a close friend. The band's dark, brooding sound and intense live performances earned them a cult following. Beck's music was often described as haunting and atmospheric, with lyrics that explored themes of existentialism, loss, and the human condition. Despite his success, Beck remained an enigmatic figure, shunning the spotlight and rarely giving interviews. He was known for his meticulous approach to music production, spending hours in the studio perfecting his sound. Beck's influence extended beyond his own music, as he collaborated with other artists and contributed to various side projects. His sudden death at a relatively young age shocked the music community, but his work continues to be celebrated by fans and fellow musicians alike. Darren Beck's legacy is that of an artist who pushed the boundaries of music and remained true to his artistic vision. Nathan Dahlberg was a New Zealand cyclist who made his mark on the international stage. Born in 1964 in Wanganui, New Zealand, Dahlberg's passion for cycling began at a young age. He was inspired by the country's strong tradition in endurance sports and began competing in local races during his teens. His talent was evident early on, and he quickly moved up the ranks, eventually joining the national team. Dahlberg's professional career took off when he signed with a European team, where he competed in some of the most prestigious races in the world, including the Tour de France and Giro d'Italia. Known for his climbing ability and resilience, Dahlberg was a key domestique, often working to support his team's lead riders in the mountains. Despite not being a household name, Dahlberg earned the respect of his peers for his work ethic and dedication to the sport. His career was marked by several notable performances, including top 10 finishes in major stage races. After retiring from professional cycling, Dahlberg remained involved in the sport, working as a coach and mentor to young cyclists in New Zealand. He was also an advocate for clean sports, speaking out against doping and promoting fair competition. Dahlberg's contributions to cycling were recognized with several awards, and he was inducted into the New Zealand Sports Hall of Fame. He passed away on August 23, 2024, aged 60 years, after a battle with cancer, leaving behind a legacy of perseverance and dedication to the sport he loved. Gena Rowlands was an American actress whose career spanned more than 6 decades. Born on June 19, 1930, in Madison, Wisconsin, Rowlands was the daughter of a politician and a housewife. Her interest in acting was sparked at an early age, and she pursued it with determination, studying drama at the University of Wisconsin before moving to New York City to pursue a career in theater. Rowlands quickly made a name for herself on Broadway, where her talent and striking presence captivated audiences. However, it was her work in film, particularly in collaboration with her husband, director John Cassavetes, that cemented her status as one of the greatest actresses of her generation. Rowlands starred in several of Cassavetes' films, including A Woman Under the Influence and Gloria, where her performances were lauded for their emotional depth and raw intensity. Her ability to portray complex, flawed characters with empathy and authenticity made her a favorite among critics and audiences alike. Throughout her career, Rowlands received numerous awards, including several Emmy and Golden Globe Awards, and she was nominated for 2 Academy Awards. Even as she aged, Rowlands continued to work in film and television, taking on roles that allowed her to explore new facets of her talent. She was also an advocate for independent cinema, often using her platform to support up-and-coming filmmakers. Gena Rowlands passed away on August 14, 2024, aged 94 years, leaving behind a legacy as one of Hollywood's most revered actresses. Her work continues to inspire actors and filmmakers around the world, and she is remembered for her contributions to both mainstream and independent cinema. Robin Roberts, the beloved television broadcaster, has faced numerous challenges throughout her life, particularly regarding her health. Known for her resilient spirit and positive outlook, Roberts has been open about her battles with serious health issues. In 2007, she was diagnosed with breast cancer, a diagnosis that shook her and her fans. However, she confronted the disease head-on, undergoing surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation treatment, all while continuing to appear on Good Morning America. Her bravery and openness about her condition inspired many, making her a beacon of hope for those facing similar struggles. Unfortunately, in 2012, Roberts faced another devastating diagnosis: myelodysplastic syndrome (MDS), a rare blood disorder that required a bone marrow transplant. The news was a tough blow for Roberts and her supporters, but once again she met the challenge with courage and determination. Her sister Sally Ann Roberts was a perfect match and became her donor, giving Roberts a new lease on life. The road to recovery was long and difficult, marked by complications and uncertainty. Despite the seriousness of her condition, Roberts remained a symbol of strength, using her platform to raise awareness about MDS and the importance of bone marrow donations. Recently, however, there have been concerns about Roberts' health again, as she hinted at facing new health challenges. While the details remain private, the news has caused worry among her fans and colleagues, who continue to send their support and prayers.